welcome to Neverwinter Nights 1, developed by BioWare, published by Atari. Came out in June of 2002, and I remember playing a lot of it. A whole hell of a lot of it. And I really felt like playing some more of it, so I'm going to. It is a fantastic game. It is based on the D&D Forgotten Realms, it's Neverwinter, obviously, so Forgotten Realms. Third edition of D&D, which I played a lot of 3.5. So, I was fairly familiar with it. I think I still am. I haven't played it in a while, so we will see what I remember. Although I will be playing with a pre-made, or not a pre-made character, but I'm gonna make a build. I want to be able to finish this game. So I don't want to gamble playing through this entire thing and then suddenly I don't have a good enough build to finish it out. That I'm not going to take that chance. Let's just say that. Okay. All right. So it does have some expansions for it as well. Shadows of the Underdark or something like that, and then Hordes of the something with a U, something with a U. Shadows of the something, Undertide, and then Hordes of the Underdark. That's it. I got it. And then Kingmaker. All first two came out in 2003. The last one in 2004. It's good enough to have a sequel. Which came out in 2006. I didn't play that one, so that's why I'm playing this one instead. I remember it being great. Critically, I believe everybody thought it was really good, except for maybe some weirdos who did not, but they don't count, I suppose. I don't know. They probably do. Probably. That's not fair. I'm not being fair to those people. Their opinions are valid. Spell craft, I believe, is what spell is short for. How many more do I have? 8. 8 remaining points. I'm going to put it in taunt. Tumble. That's a class skill. I can get 4 of that. If I had more, I'd put it in concentration. So the way that these work are skill points, much like in D&D, if I remember correctly, are based off of your intelligence modifier. So higher intelligence modifier, the more you get per level, you get some bonus ones for your starting level. And if it's a class skill, you can put 1 for 1. If it's not, it's half of a point into a full point. Basic D&D stuff. If you've played the game, then you're probably... Well, I think like Pathfinder works that way too. I don't know. I wouldn't play a paladin. I think you've already seen that because I always play a paladin. I mean, paladins are awesome, right? Blind fight. Weapon focus. That's what I want. Longsword. Why would you get anything but longsword? Okay. Customize? Do I want to customize them? Boom, boom. Nope. No. Nah. Not that guy. Not. That looks fairly similar to the picture, honestly. Clothing. Hopefully this will be replaced pretty soon because the starting clothing looks ridiculous. Example given, that armor. Oh my gosh. Nothing that looks like a paladin would wear. I'm going to go with blue long sleeves. Pather Blake. Sounds like somebody named Blake who's a good pather. That sounds like a title. Vow. In. Trick. Amicus? That sounds maybe Latin or Roman or something. Pride. Paladins are prideful. I am gonna make you listen to one of these voices for most of this game. So, Pious sounds like a paladin. I'm gonna just go with that. Honestly, that dude looks like a paladin too. I picked really well.
The Frozen North, the name given to the stark and unforgiving frontier that lies beyond the high moor of Faerun. A bleak wilderness where barbarian clans and tribes of giants roam the land and fierce dragons rule the skies. But amidst the frozen savagery stands a bastion of civilization, the city of Neverwinter, Jewel of the North. Behind the city's high walls, those both hardy and brave carve out an existence from this bleak land under the guidance and protection of the legendary hero, Lord Nasher Alagonda. Yet there are some things that all the courage in the world cannot stand against. A virulent plague swept the city, a terrible affliction that began in the beggar's nest. Soon, all of Neverwinter would feel the touch of the Wailing Death. The disease could not be cured. Panic ensued. The streets erupted into violence. The Jewel of the North was brought to its knees. To save Neverwinter, Lady Aribeth de Tilmarand, Paladin of Tyr, and Lord Nasher's right hand put forth the call for a champion. A rush of would-be heroes answered her call, some drawn by promises of grandeur and glory, others by the lure of gold. Those with the greatest potential were initiated into the academy to train and study under the greatest minds of Neverwinter, all in the hopes a champion might emerge to save the city from the Wailing Death, and whatever sinister force might be behind it.
Awesome. All right. City of Neverwinter in danger. We are gonna save it.
Finally, you're up. I was afraid you were going to sleep all day. I guess the instructors work you pretty hard here at the
Wouldn't
academy.
know. Just started the game.
My name's Pavel. I'm one of the new recruits. I just arrived here at the academy this morning.
Yep, that's me, even though you didn't say the name. She sent me an invitation. Lady Arabeth. We will meet her soon. Honor is a privilege. You're pretty modest for someone who's got such high expectations on him. It wasn't quite so easy for me to get into the academy. My brother Bim and I were working on one of the nearby farms outside the city when we heard Lady Arabeth had put a call out for heroes to come aid of Neverwinter. We knew the city was suffering, but we didn't realize how bad things were until we got here. We arrived just before the city sealed the gates and quarantined. Thank the gods I got accepted into the academy. I wouldn't want to be out there in the streets with the plague, not with the city guards barely able to keep order anymore. I don't know much about that. The Wailing Death is a plague worse than any recorded in the entire history of Neverwinter. The whole city has been quarantined. Nobody is allowed in or out. The Neverwinter militia do their best to enforce the quarantine, but people don't like being trapped inside the walls of a plague-infested city. Every day, more bodies pile up in the streets, and the citizens move one step closer to panic and open rebellion. I can't say I blame them. Only in a few months already, a dead number of thousands. I'm sure somebody's looking for a cure. Nope, that's too obvious. Great story. I think we're done here. Yeah, I guess you want to get on with your training. Well, good luck, Volentricus. Who knows? Maybe the next time we meet, those rumors of a cure for the Welling Death will turn out to be true. Don't forget to say hi to my twin brother Bim over there by the door on your way out. Okay. If he didn't say that he was a twin, I probably would not have been able to tell because most people look similar in this game. I'm gonna go loot all these bedrooms. I'm sure there are other people. These are like bedrooms of my friends who are training here and stuff. I don't know how I just met that guy. I've been here for a while, you know.
My name is Bim. If you want, I can give you a short tutorial on adventuring.
I'm good. You'll set you up with equipment. You need to finish training here at the academy. So I probably won't be reading everything. It'll be probably very spotty if I read something out loud. Then it's because I myself am tired of just staring at the screen. But, you know, if you like the reading out loud, I'll do it. If you don't, I'll stop. It's fine. I mean, I guess I'll get some stuff here. It's just a shop guy giving me a shop tutorial. Tutorial on how to access your inventory so you can use that equipment I just gave you. I already know how to do that. I'm pretty good at this game, you know? I'm good. I'm good. Nope. Also, I will not just click through all the important dialogue. I'm not going to do that. So don't worry. I will probably even read the important stuff out loud. But for instance, that guy just gave me a chain shirt. That's what he wanted me to do, was do that. I'll put even the short sword on. Pot helmet. Do I want to use this? Concentration +1. No other benefits or detriments, I guess, would be that word that I want. Ooh. Okay. For a second, I was like, I don't remember picking my alignment, but duh, you have to be lawful good for a paladin. You're one of the students here at the academy, aren't you, Volentricus? Unless I'm mistaken. I'm Berna, instructor here at the academy. If you want me to give you a quick tutorial on how to use your map and journal. Not interested. Well, if you change your mind, I'll be right here to help out. Is there anything else I can do for you? Goodbye. That does not answer her question. That is just very rude. I had no other way to answer that. I'm sorry, girl. I just forgot whose name is. That happens to me all the time in real life. Okay, it's about time you showed up, Volentricus. My name is Herben, but as far as your worthless hide is concerned, you can call me Sir. It's my job to teach you raw recruits some tips on combat techniques so you magnets don't get gutted out there in the real world. Don't just stand there with a dopey expression on your face. What's it gonna be? Are you ready to begin your combat training, or aren't you? Yeah. No, I'm into it, and I'm ready. That's what I like to hear, recruit. With that attitude, you might actually make something of yourself in this world. This information might save your life sometime, recruit, so listen up. Right-click your opponent to bring up the menu, left-click on the... Wait, hold on. I know this. Yeah, I'm good. Oh, man, I'm sorry, I didn't mean it that way. You'll see periodicon, whenever, yeah, no, I got it. When parry mode, you don't attack. So, it's really not good. Each round to parry one successful enemy attack for each attack you would normally get. If your roll succeeds by 10 or greater, you're free to counterattack, no penalty. Yep, no, I'm good. Okay. If you like, you can right click and just drop mesh. Yeah, no, I know. Herben. Yes. Bring up menu, left click. Yeah. Yep. Huh? Dendy, Corporal Dendy, southeast end of the room, melee weapons, ranged combat, and missile weapons. Hewitt. That is too many W's. Too many V's. Or U's, I should say. Just 4 U's, 2 W's. Okay, Dendy. I'm ready for this. Don't worry, not to your guy's spar. Be in parry mode. And I have to hit him, or I could beat up this dummy. I don't like your name, so I'm gonna attack you. Boom. Ineffective. Dude, I hit you on the first try. Hewitt. If I was listening to that guy, I would have probably been able to figure out where Hewitt was. But I'm like the worst person ever. There we go. There's a map, in case you were wondering. There he is.
So Harbin sent you over for your combat trial, did he? Well, my name is Hewitt.
I was born ready to do missile attack test. Weapon rack. Actually, honestly, I wasn't probably born ready. I'm a paladin. We don't normally do these sorts of things, but I will, because they want me to. No, in the arrow slot. There we go. Boom. Take that. Yeah. Yeah, you do. You need to talk to me about getting me a really good bow, because of how good I am at bows. Oh man, go talk to Arabeth. Good. I think my training's over, and I know who that is, because she's a pretty cool lady. So everybody knows who that is. I'm not dumb. Alright, I'm gonna talk to some other guys. This guy right here, Ferdinand, awesome name. That does not match that. He doesn't have a cloak, no gray beard, looks like a young guy. Mighty impressed with you, I must say. Pleasure to finally meet you, Ferdinand, resident keeper of exotic creatures. I'm afraid you wouldn't make it by Cornwall training here, academy. He has a menagerie. Gentlemen callers. That is a reference to the Glass Menagerie, a movie based off of a short story, but I haven't read the short story. I just saw the movie. I'm sorry. Stag beetles. Dire spiders. That thing, I have a feeling that looks like it has a beetle head on it. No, it doesn't. That's a different beetle. It looked a different beetle's head with those mandibles or something. Hook horrors. And Eder caps. That looks like an alien of sorts. Weird creatures. I feel like that is just a room to get me used to the weird things that are going to go on. I can't talk to him? Erdan, come on, don't be rude. Gilbert, that's the guy. Wow. Why even give him names? Should just be called Jerk, you know?
What do you want this time?
I've completed it. What now? You passed combat trials, recruit. There's nothing more I can teach you here. You've completed your basic training. Time to reap the rewards. Oh man. Don't normally do this, but I like your recruit. Here, take this gift for passing the test. Now you're ready to leave the academy and face the world. Go south. Guard here will let you know in Assembly Hall. Graduating recruits. Alright, so he gave me something. It was some chainmail. I have a chain shirt. Okay, so let's look at this. Armor type equivalent to scale mail. Base armor 4. So, but maximum dex bonus 4. And armor check penalty -2. Honestly, anything below max dex doesn't. Max dex bonus doesn't really matter for us. Oh, I thought this would be the C button, but it is not. What is that? They are not going to tell me. So, alright. A quick rundown in case you're not familiar with D&D armor rules. So basically, this means armor class, base armor class means it gives me 4 armor class. Armor class is comprised of my armor and my dexterity bonus, which basically means like my ability to dodge. It's represented in your dexterity bonus. So that's my dexterity is 8. My bonus is -1, which means I am a complete boner at dodging things. I did this on purpose, don't worry. So max dex bonus, I never have to worry about that, which means like if for every 2 points you get 1. So if I was at 10, it'd be 0, 12, 1, etc. Which means, this bonus number, if it were 5, this would not allow 1 of that to go through. It would only give me 4. So that's, I never have to worry about that. All armor is good for me, especially because I can't dodge for anything, but I'm going to put points in tumble, so don't worry about that. This is better for me because max dex bonus 2 doesn't matter. It would if I had a high dex, but it doesn't. So, but 5 armor, great. Spell check failure and all that sort of stuff is really important if you're like a sorcerer or wizard. I am not those things. Maybe even a cleric. Not me. So if I were to go into that room, I would get some casting tutorials. We'll go on that later. That'd be rogue tutorials. I'm none of those things. Dude, this armor is actually pretty baller. Look at that, it's gold. I'm a paladin. I like that. Woo, did not mean to zoom in that much. Door guard lets me through. He just opened it. I didn't want to answer him. Whew. So we're probably going to finish. I'm going to try to finish the tutorial in this video. Now we're going to talk to Lady Arabeth and really kick some things off.
Your training here at the academy is now complete. May the blessing of Tyr be upon you.
All right.
I have been looking forward to meeting you.
Valentricus.
Here at the academy speak very highly of your skills. I am Lady Arabeth de Tilmaran.
I'm assuming that's like French or something with that "de" in there. Is Talmarin the place in this world? My Forgotten Realms is pretty poor.
We should arrange. Wait, what was that? Did you feel it? Brace.
Alright, so we're gonna go fight some things. She runs over here and hits this thing. All you gotta do for auto attacks in this game are just left click, and I'm gonna be doing a lot of that. So just run over here, left click that guy. Up, already gone. Okay. They're all gone. She wants to talk to me a bit.
There is not much time. I fear this is no random attack we have suffered.
Okay.
As you may already know, a number of creatures were brought from Waterdeep here to the academy. It was believed the reagents for a spell to create a cure could be extracted
Creatures,
from them.
Waterdeep. Okay, they're brought here from Waterdeep. Why didn't I hear that the first time I played this game? Because
this information secret, but this attack reveals our secret is well known, even to our enemies. Neverwinter has many enemies. Some declare themselves openly, such as the city of Luskan. Others keep their identities hidden from us, striking from the shadows.
City of Luskan. So we already know they're enemies.
I do not know who is behind
We
this
know
attack,
the
but
entire
with the
city
darkness
of
they are here
Luskan
to destroy our
hates
hope,
Neverwinter.
ending
That is
in a
intense.
wailing death. You must protect the Waterdavian creatures. They must not be allowed to fall into the enemy's hands. I would take you to the creatures myself if I could, but I fear my presence would make protecting the creatures. Our attackers appeared here in this room. It is likely their arrival was magically. Even now, our enemy may be watching me through magical means, hoping I will lead them right to where the creatures are kept. You must do this alone. Go back through the hallway leading to this room and take the corridor to the east. It leads to the chambers where the Waterdavian beasts are being kept. Take this key. It will open the locked east door back in the hallway leading to this room. I will stay here. Hopefully my presence will draw the enemy away from the creatures they seek. Hurry! Make your way into the hall and then to the chambers down the east corridor. That is where the Waterdavian beasts are kept. The fate of Neverwinter depends on you. This key will open the door. May Tyr be with you.
The water Davian creatures. So I actually looked this up ahead of time because I never knew why they were called that. Because I'm a big dum-dum. Everybody should know this. It's because they're from Waterdeep. You know, like you're a Martian because you're from Mars. Water Davian because you're from Waterdeep. Which I thought they called Neverwinter the Jewel of the North in the cutscene. I was pretty sure Waterdeep was the Jewel of the North. Because it's in the north, the region of Forgotten Realms called the North, and Neverwinter is on the Sword Coast, not the region called the North. Well, who knows? I could be wrong. BioWare could be way off. My guy's gonna disappear, I think. Yep. Weak goblins. Ring of Fortitude. I want that. That's not what I want at all. I want this on my finger. Alright. Honestly, I think the weak goblins, if they could probably just stop calling themselves weak. I think it's more like, you know, because they're just like inflicting that on themselves. People keep calling them weak, they call themselves weak, and that's really just holding them back. Bet if they went by like a really strong goblin, they would probably be really strong.
Thank the gods you're here. I thought those goblins were going to be the death of me.
I think you doubt yourself, Pavel. Okay, those goblins are weak. Whole place is crawling with enemies. They killed my brother, Bim. Philanthropist Yatha, let me join up with you. If I need help from someone once in a while, someone with skills you don't have, or sometimes you need extra muscle or magical firepower. That's why most towns have places you can go to hire henchmen to join up with you. That seems like a little bit of an excessive information, considering the situation here. But I don't even have to pay him anything. That's a pretty good deal. Considering, you know, he just said he thought he was going to die from goblins. Okay. Alright. Okay, Pavel. You don't have to yell. So it's telling me I could, like, loot all those books and shelves and stuff. Usually they're, like, scrolls. Sometimes they're books with information about the world. Or clues to quests that I'm doing or something. But I don't believe that anything is in... Oh, he's a tough goblin, see? Much strong. He's taken way more damage than the other ones. All it was a name change. Take that. It's gonna fall down, disappear, and leave remains. Gloves of Discipline and a potion. Pretty good. I say pretty good. I mean, it's adequate. He didn't give me, like, you know, pretty good stuff is basically what I'm saying. I don't know where I was going with that. I don't know. I should heal myself. I'm gonna drink that potion I just got. Boom. They keep your... Like, this, obviously, since 2002, has been improved upon. I have to look all the way at the top right corner for my health and party health. That is way too far for my eyes to wander. I am probably exaggerating a little bit. Frost Trap, I will be selling that later. I got all these tabs of inventory, so you know, like, I'm not gonna run out of space. Also, as far as inventory goes, I have 95 pounds out of 153 pounds that I can carry, and I'll probably be carrying 152 pounds quite often.
Many fierce enemies await you beyond this door. You will need to draw upon all you have learned here at the academy to survive.
Okay, okay. Oh, okay, no, he got it. I don't need for you to teach me how to level up, good sir. Because it gives me that icon, which is a pretty cool little icon whenever I level up. Go there, click that. I'm gonna look down at my page. duh. I'm going to be leveling Paladin for a while. So, don't be surprised when I pick Paladin all the time. Two remaining points. Concentration. Boom, boom. Okay. That guy's pretty much there just to teach you how to level up. You always level up there, you know? I'm gonna go in here. I bet there's gonna be some people. Goblins are people too. Pavel, get in there. You're barely injured, bro. Okay. Alright. Okay. Alright. Got a thieves tool. I am not a thief. Will not be using those tools. Full strength. Okay, I have to loot it first, then put it on my bar. I will probably be using that. Because strength gives you more strength and you hit things harder. Pretty self-explanatory. Gold. More gold. Alright, done in here. Oh man, I think it is going to be time for some eggnog after this, because it is December, I've waited all year, and I love eggnog. I do not like skeletons though, because they're both scary and spooky. Oh my god, all these skeletons! Whew, okay, so I, went and clicked this guy to attack, and the reason why I turned around to attack a different skeleton was because of an attack of opportunity. Basically, whenever it happens to me too, like if I were to walk through, like if this were an enemy and I walked by him, I'm walking through his attack range, so he gets an attack of opportunity on me. It's not bound to the rules of your attack speed or how many times you can attack per turn. It's I'll look at this bookshelf. I do not want to read those. Sorry, authors of the Forgotten Realms lore, not interested. The city of Neverwinter is under attack right now. Bigger fish to fry. Splint mail. I also don't remember a lot of these stats offhand, so pretty much we'll be playing this with the exception of how I'm going to level off the cuff. So this one's armor class 6, dex bonus 1. Like I said, no dex bonus. So it's one more armor than I had before. I will take it. Walking down this hall, finding more goblins. Boom, Pavel, attack of opportunity. I got another one, all over the place, or maybe that was that goblin. Did he just drop a book? I'm sorry, what? This dude was doing some reading. He's probably like, don't worry about it, we got this hallway secured. Found a book on one of them shelves. Oh my gosh. Whew. So in a bit of research I did beforehand, because like I said, I played this before when I was younger, but I didn't know a lot of the history behind it. Apparently this is based off of, this is Neverwinter Nights 1, but it's based off of Neverwinter Nights, the 1991 MMORPG that lasted until 1997. And on the Wikipedia, it is slated as the first MMO with graphics. I'm assuming that there was text-based MMOs that lasted, that were before that. I'm guessing that's what that means. But I kind of wish I was around for that. I like MMOs. I like Never. Did Pavel just die? Oh my god, what just happened? Oh no. That is not good. I mean, I don't know. Could just not be that big of a deal. And I'm making a bigger deal out of it. I don't really want to have to chug all of these potions. But trust me, I will. Let me use this bull strength that I got earlier. So it gives me just strength increased. Apparently, no, I'm gonna look it up. This gave me quite a bit. I have now plus 21 strength, plus 5 modifier. I'm gonna attack this guy until he's injured and now near death. Mysterious Mage. He is mysterious because I did not ask him what was going on before I killed him. Half plate, I am just getting all of the gear. So our base armor 7, max dex 1. It's a piecemeal or complete armors of this type grant protection on par with half plate. What? I'm sorry. That was not a description of the half plate. I wanted to read a description, you know, immerse myself. What is it like? I'm just lucking out with all this gold and silver armor, man. It's making me look really holy. I miss Pavel. I really wish he didn't die. Maybe I'll have to go get one of them paid for henchmen later. Identify. That would be a useful spell if I could cast it. Put one of these back on my bar. Ooh, gems. Boop. Resting. Lost my buff. Movement speed decreased. I am not happy with that. Is that... Yeah, see, now I'm carrying way more than I should be. Nothing, probably if I had a really high... There's a stat, I'm sure, that tells me how much things appraise. Probably allows me to see how much things are worth. So I'd be able to... What? What did I just do? Oh, I equipped the wrong thing. Okay, so I don't just drop things that are actually worth stuff. But I'm going to drop the armor because I know it weighs the most in my inventory. And probably is worth a little bit. But like gems weigh the least, worth the most. Never drop those, right? What was over here? I was chatting about something. Pavel died while I was over here. That's a bummer. He was a cool guy. Hard to tell him apart from his brother, his twin brother, but I've been here. That was a book. I should look at my map. Yeah, all those rooms lead into this. Obviously, Mysterious Mage was supposed to be like a little fight, little boss fight for the tutorial. All right, what is the journal about? Okay, yeah, it is just telling me my things. Pavel died while acting as your henchman. Once you have entered Chapter 1, henchmen that killed in your service will be spirited away and resurrected. They can then be recovered by going to the nearest Temple of Tyr. In Chapter 1, it will be the Hall of Justice, where they'll be waiting to rejoin you. Pavel, however, cannot be recovered. The chaos of the attack has claimed another victim. Pavel gets the short end of the stick in this story. Whoa, hello, Yanti, Dryad, Intellect Devourer, Goblin Elite. Okay. Those were the Water Davian creatures, the Yanti, Dryad, Intellect Devourer. There was a fourth one that I did not see, probably teleported before I got here. I need to check. Just watching my health. Just over here watching it. I'm taking health. I'm taking damage here. I'm going to kill this weak goblin first. Boom. Take that. Get off me. Dester. Indolane. And Finthic Moss. Such fantasy names. Wow. Alright. I have one too. I can't criticize. My character's name is Valentria's Bride.
The creatures are lost. The academy students slain. No! This cannot be! How could this happen?
I'm sorry, Finthic. You seem broken up.
Lost, Fenthic. The nymph has fled. The Yonti and the other creatures have escaped into the streets of the city. And where was Erebeth during all this?
She should have come herself. Is she really so blind, Finthic? Duster, I will have you speak no more ill of Lady Arabeth. She did what she thought was best. I know of the feelings you and Lady Arabeth have for each other, but it does nothing to change the facts. She was wrong to bring the creatures here. I will leave you and your lady to clean up this mess, Finthic. I must go and make arrangements to recover the cure for Arabeth, has no carelessly lost. I think Dester is drunk if you hear the way he's stumbling through all that, trying to say his lines like that. I'm gonna talk to this guy.
Dester. The strain of the Wailing Death weighs heavily on the Helmites.
Helmites? I think you're just saying, you're just throwing things out, like name dropping shit that I'm supposed to know about.
The suffering of Neverwinter, and this most recent setback has upset him greatly.
Understandably.
I'm Big Boss, priest of Tyr and companion of the Lady Arabeth. You must be the student Arabeth told me about.
Uh-huh. With reinforcements shortly after the attack began, we found Arabeth in the South Assembly Chamber, hard-pressed by dozens of the mysterious assailants. We managed to drive off the attackers, and Arabeth told us she had sent one of the students on ahead to defend the Waterdavian creatures. That's me. While Arabeth tended to the wounded, one of the mages who had arrived with the reinforcements teleported Duster and me to this room. Alas, we arrived to find the cages upturned, the creatures fleeing. The battles, yeah. What happens now? A few struggling goblins are all that remain of our attackers, but I fear we have lost the battle. The Waterdavian creatures are gone. We have no clues as to who planned the attack, and I doubt any prisoners we take know anything about who is truly behind this. In any cases, discovering their identity is secondary. Our first priority must be to recapture the Waterdavian creatures so that we may extract the cure for the Wailing Death. I'm gonna get on out of here. I'm gonna boogie out of here. Neverwinter needs you, Valentricus. Now more than ever, the plague has taken many good men and women, and this attack has cost the lives of even more. We need the help of all we can get. If the cures for the Wailing Death is to be recovered, the coming week we will rally what resources we can and reconvene in the Hall of Justice. Sure. From all accounts, you are a capable man, Valentricus. Arabeth told me the instructors at the academy spoke very highly of you. I mean, I shot that thing with the bow. I hit that guy who was parrying me on the first try. Do not know what role you are to play in this, Valentricus. This is for my Lady Arabeth to decide. You must meet her at the Hall of Justice in the coming week. Continue. Lady Arabeth will have more information for you then. Hopefully we will have a better understanding of what we are up against. We must do our part. Sure. 1 week later, there will be much to attend in the coming week. Arabeth and I will meet you at the temple. May Tyr's blessing be upon you. Oh man, I get to level up to level 3 already? Dude, all I did was kill like 20 weak goblins. Admittedly, they were very weak. Okay, so I probably missed something last time, so I'm going to go ahead and go lore. Boom. Need some of that. Discipline. Probably up there. Where these are spellcraft. Boom. Need some of that. Taunt. That's a class skill. And tumble. Can't do. I'm done. I never. Okay. Oh, yay. I'm gonna get power attack. Guys, I get power attack. What power attack does is I can turn it on. Oh, I need to put it on my bars. Boom, 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 boom. There it is. And then I'm gonna put it. Okay. No dragging and dropping. None of that. I'm gonna put it over here. I don't need an icon for my sword. I can turn it on, and I basically reduce my chance to hit for higher damage whenever it's on. But apparently it just deactivates when I move. I don't know. There's probably a reason for that. I'll figure it out later. Anyway, next time on Neverwinter Nights 1. I will begin chapter 1. This was the, prelude to the whole game, and so we'll really get into it. All I have to do is walk through this gate, and it'll be a week later. Let's do that. Loading screen. Goodbye.
In one brutal attack, the promise of those at the Academy had been all but snuffed out. Hope disappeared with the Watadavian creatures, and the weight of the terrible sickness pressed down on the city once more. Even more chilling, the whispered rumors of enemies seeking to destroy Neverwinter from within had proved true, though the identity of those responsible for the slaughter was as yet unknown. Still, a flicker of hope yet remained, for not all had died in the attack. From the bloody carnage at the Academy, a survivor had stepped forward, a champion to carry the torch in this darkest hour.